in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The give out of the gun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Dukes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. At midfield, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia State Panthers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you can make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. On target. Sweet cut there. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something thinking out.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rush is on him. They get to him as he throws. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They go to the counter. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They booted away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Sends it downfield. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Might have a chance. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. space at the 25. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. Off-play action. Using his legs to buy some time. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lets it fly. Fires into the end zone, incomplete. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The option look. He'll toss it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Dukes. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Avery. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Panthers moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right.
Caught, and he's got room. He is in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over as the offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Dukes! The defense putting points on the board. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This is just complimentary football, and we're seeing it now. Offense scoring points and the defense doing their job. Great job flying to the ball, forcing that football loose, picking it up, convoy to go score, David. Everything going their way.
Everything going their way, making plays, and this offense is going to have to find some answers. Now dug yourself a hole. Going to get in predominantly passing situations. This offense has got to find something fast.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Defense in press coverage. Caught in the backfield. It's Riles. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. The quick out. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Avery. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. makes the catch. It's Washington. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Going to the run, it's Butler. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Got him, headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Harrison. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Handoff to the single back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires on the move. Complete to the right. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Dukes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense not only has a chance to extend the... And he's in! Touchdown, James Madison! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Brown will throw it. Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
That's caught. It's Avery.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Pressure coming. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw again. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Slithers into space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. That 4th down penalty feels as if it is really going to be costly, but we're about to find out now. It's 1st and 10. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. There's some room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Dukes want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Brown will throw it. That's reeled in. It's Washington. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. The give to the single back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Under fire. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Brown wants to pass, and it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Butler.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, James Madison. And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. That one will put a little extra distance, give them a little cushion down the stretch.
And there was a little bit of hope, but you just snatched it away with that touchdown. This game is now over.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Lets it fly. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Got enough for the first. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.